united in its purpose to advance the strategic priorities of Grey County. Together, we have worked collaboratively, focusing on what matters most to the people and communities we serve. Now, as I sit in the Warden's chair for the final time, I will take a few moments to reflect on the year that was, the hurdles we've overcome, and the strides we've made to build a stronger, more vibrant Grey County. As the term began, as was noted a couple times here today, we were confronted with one of the most challenging budget positions Grey County has faced in several years. The decisions before us were not easy and required significant thought, careful consideration, and a commitment to the priorities set by this council. Together, we debated and worked to balance the immediate needs of our community with the long-term sustainability of our services. Through collaboration, open dialogue, and a shared vision, we arrived at a budget that positioned Grey County to move forward effectively. We ensured that essential services would be delivered at the levels our residents depend on, while laying the groundwork for a strong and resilient future. This achievement reflects the strength and dedication of this council, united in its focus on serving the people of Grey County. This council has made important and long-lasting decisions this year. In the winter, we issued the tender for the construction of the new Rockwood Terrace. In the spring, we awarded it, and it was over $500,000, marking the largest capital project in the history of this county. Since then, ground has been broken, foundations are poured, and the walls are going up as I read this address, although maybe not. Depends on how often you want to work in the snow. This project is bringing even more high-demand long-term care beds to our community and will ensure the county-run long-term care services remain in southern Grey County for decades to come. It was a long road to get where we are, and we should all be proud watching this project come to life. The Rockwood Terrace project is far from our only investment this year. We're also enhancing our paramedic services with a new base in Durham, collaborating with West Grey and building in tandem with their new police station. This year, we invested millions of dollars to maintain our roadways, making them safer for the residents, businesses, and visitors who travel them every day. Projects this year included sections of Grey Roads 9, 13, 14, 16, and 40, and culminated with the opening of our newest roundabout this fall at one of our busiest intersections on Grey Roads 3 and 4. I commend our transportation service staff, both here in the office and out on the roads, for their commitment to community safety. Here in Owen Sound, we celebrated the grand official opening of the Sydenham campus. As we all know, the campus has been operating for a few years now, but this past summer, we reached the pivotal milestone in our vision for the campus when the Grey Bruce Makerspace opened its doors. The Sydenham campus is Grey County's hub for entrepreneurs and a true resource for the region. It was a pleasure cutting the ribbon, touring the spaces, and meeting with the staff, volunteers, and tenants working out at the campus, which includes Georgian College. The Sydenham campus is proof of Grey County's leadership and commitment to economic prosperity, and it's the envy of other regions. As recently as last week, and we've talked about it a couple times here today, I attended an economic development event at Cobble Beach. I came away from that event inspired. Through leadership and collaboration, not competition, we are building communities for the future. Working on behalf of all our member municipalities, Team Grey is taking a regional approach to economic development, tourism, and culture. Out at Grey Roots, we've been celebrating. Not too hard, but we have been celebrating. This year marked the 20th anniversary of Grey Roots Museum and Archives, and it has been a privilege as warden to participate in several events out there this year, celebrating this milestone. I always enjoy my visits to the museum and having a chance to meet with staff and volunteers and speak with residents who are passionate about our history and telling our stories. Over the past year, we've also worked to support the marginalized members of our community. Like much of the country, Grey County is experiencing an opioid epidemic. I knew I'd stumble on that. We are also seeing a record high number of people experiencing homelessness or at risk of becoming homeless. These are complex issues, some would say wicked problems, with several contributing factors and no simple solutions. Regardless, We are committed to doing what we can to support those in need and improving the health and well-being of all members of our community. In January of this year, we had the opportunity to make a bold decision and we purchased a motel. This acquisition provides us with 22 additional rooms to support individuals and families who have nowhere else to go. And on a day like today, people need a place to go. It also creates a place where we can meet with clients, build relationships, and offer them better access to the support they need. In the community, we've also seen continued success and growth in participation in the SOS program. Make no mistake, SOS is saving lives. Not only is SOS making a positive difference, it's also being recognized and replicated in other places. I'm proud of Grey County's participation in this crucial initiative, and I'm grateful for the support of all partners and supporting agencies. Over the past 2 years, I've had the good fortune of meeting Chief Najiwan. He's chief of Nawash, at many events and hearing him speak with wisdom and conviction. His call for reconciliation deeply resonates with me, as it reminds us that words without actions are just words. Building meaningful relationships with First Nations communities is not only the right thing to do, it's the foundation for mutual understanding and progress. To truly honor reconciliation, we must act with intention and commitment. Remember to be a friend before you need a friend. Although we've made significant strides, there is still much work to be done on many issues. I know our staff are passionate about making a difference, and I'm confident that this council will continue to act where and when needed. Everything I've outlined just now only scratches the surface of the accomplishments from the past year and the great work happening daily across our great county. None of this would be possible without our terrific staff. The dedication I see as warden, from the back offices to the front lines, is truly special. Simply put, our staff care and care deeply, which is why they go above and beyond the line of duty, whether responding to an emergency, helping a client, driving a snowplow, or helping the warden with another IT issue. Thank you, Jody. I commend CAO Kim Wingrove and the senior management team and everyone on staff for the hard work they do day in and day out. It has been a pleasure working with all of you. I also want to thank you, County Council, for the confidence you have placed in me and the support you have given me over the past 2 years. We're a pretty good team, I think. And as you've heard me say many times before, I truly believe we are stronger together. Everyone around this table is here to represent the people of Grey County, and everyone around this table has ideas and opinions to share. So as we enter the back half of our term, I encourage all of you, and I mean all of you, to stay engaged and use your voices as we tackle the challenges ahead of us. Finally, I want to thank my family for their support over the past 2 years. And someone would wonder, why aren't they here? But anyway, whatever. They're all busy. Taking on this job of warden means being away from home quite a bit. In fact, using a bit of cowboy math, Kayla figures that I have traveled over 50,000 kilometers representing Grey County in the last 2 years. Trains, planes, and automobiles. Deb even remarked that maybe I should start looking for a new truck. I think I better hurry with that before she sees what they cost. As we reflect on the accomplishments of this past year, we must always look forward with optimism and a shared determination to tackle the uncertainties ahead of us. Grey County has always risen to challenges through resilience and collaboration. And the work we do together has a profound impact on the lives of our residents. Let us continue to embrace diverse perspectives, listen, and act with purpose to build even stronger, more connected community, because in all that we do, one thing remains true. We are stronger together. Thank you. Merci. Miigwech.